Whoops, whoops. All right, here we go, man. One more time for the day, man, before I get on to new things. I mean, however you want to quantify the day. That's what I mean to say. Cheers. Going to the post office tomorrow. That applies to some. Poppy Carl, make sure you send me your address today. That'll help. Otherwise, you'll be delayed until the next day that I go. You know what I'm saying? So we want to avoid that. We want to avoid that, my brother. Cheers, y'all. Whew. About an hour early today. In my life, I mean, not here. I'm definitely early here. Yo, that's awesome. What's going on, everybody? That's fucking awesome right off the rip. How you doing? Got to roll one, man. Use my shake bag. So yeah, if you're in earshot, Carl, man, send me that email with your address and stuff. Put a name on it because post office likes that shit, and I'm going there tomorrow. Grab from the shake bag. Excuse me. Watch out for the herringbones. For the herringbone. Should be fine for me. Throw some spinner on there, and it's actually sticking. Oh. Yo, what's up, Iowas? How you doing? Very, very well. I'm doing very well. How are you? Oh, what am I doing? Rolling up some kush, rolling a smoke. What are you doing? What are you doing, Awas? Yo, Ever, what's up? Yeah, salam, Iwas. Namaste, Ever. How you guys doing today? Kiale, Kiale, Sirjis and Sardajis. Kiale. Wagwan, how's it going? Time to roll. Started my beer an hour early, that's for sure. 3 o'clock ain't normal, but that's okay. I know you're working. Oh, shit. I thought that was Ever real quick. Yeah, I was thinking, I know that this time of day, Ever's probably working. You're working too? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, man. Get paid and keep working. Get paid, yo. You know, I used to do this before. I used to work. No, I'm just kidding. I worked a lot. I worked a lot of different things too, man. I learned a fucking lot. And here we go. Here we are. I mean, yo, that's pretty fat. Look at that shit. Oh, it's not fat. It's falling apart. Hold on. I thought it was fatter than it was because it was falling apart. I'll make it work. Bum Shiva, as they say. Bum Shiva. You drank so much fuck. Holy shit. Oh, you drank so much of the oxtail broth that you knocked out. Yo, man, there's beef in that, yo. There's beef in that, yo. I mean, I didn't ask you, you asked me. But that's oxtail. They don't make it vegetarian and vegan. They lie, bro. Don't eat that stuff, man. One of my Hindi friends was eating some gyros thinking they were lamb, but they were lamb and beef. Yo, but what about the broth, son? The broth, son. Yeah, man, you better watch out, bro. They're not gonna tell you if they make oxtail broth. Chicken broth. Okay. I mean, if I get it from another turban, I'll say okay. You know what I mean? If somebody's telling me it's like that, it has to be the source, you know? Some urban turban, you know, all the things. Good for you, man. Gelatin and all that. Yeah, gelatin's mostly made out of rice, but they never tell you. It's mostly made out of rice, but they don't tell you you can't just safely go into it, you know? Good point, man. Good point. What about B vitamins, man? Are there vegan B vitamins? They're protected, man. They're protected. I was roofing and the tar hit me right there, right square there, you know, and it didn't do anything but burn my eyelids. It's you know, how many thousands of degrees, who knows? Why, you think it's unflattering? It's funny because I consider it a lot. I didn't say you were a vegan eating chicken broth, man. I'm just saying don't trust anybody. That's all I was saying. That was the main fucking part. Hold on. I got a message. Hold up. Hmm. Wow, weird. Wow. I hope I don't get kicked off, but I still got a daughter who's not home and a wife who's out. So I do need to leave it open. You think I don't consider the camera angles? That's interesting. I consider that I'm here with Minnie and Wheatsart, Max Maven. This is Rouse Williams. I don't care about being slimmer ever. I wouldn't want to deceive anyone. I'm actually presenting my bountiful girth straight to you. What do you want to see my eyes for? You're being weird. You're being weird. You finished the second documentary or the first? That's cool, man. I love watching documentaries. You learn something? That's for you, brother. That's for you. You go look better. I've been there, done that. Yes, it's a deception. The first, yeah. You learn anything? I mean, it's just I just I think he's a good filmmaker. I started watching him on different films much earlier, but they were profile pieces. These are better wide scale. He was literally there for 3 days. I remember watching it live. He was there for 3 days, make a fucking 2 hour movie and shit. I'm streaming tomorrow night. I have it pre-scheduled. You can find it in the streams tab. YouTube.com/at PJOE78/streams. Yeah, there's an upcoming stream for tomorrow night. It's scheduled ahead. But I'm streaming right now, apparently. Unless this is a dream. What about tonight? I'm streaming right now. I don't have anything scheduled or planned for tonight, and the answer is probably no. Because I'll prepare. I'm going to restart everything here. It'll actually be a new day for me in about an hour and a half. Yes, I'm Catholic and Jewish and Islamic. I know that's pretty offensive, right? You retracted yourself. You're being all offensive, calling people names and stuff. I am baptized, man. That part I have. What is wise? Wise what? Wise what? Are you working still ever? Oh, because I mean, like I work on my own schedule. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start everything over. What's up, Care Bear? How you doing? How's it going? Nice to see you. I know. Oh my God, Karen! How have you been, Karen? It'd be nice if you come join us some evening, maybe later this week, like a Thursday if you're free. But you're probably doing shows. No, never. I don't sell drugs ever. Wouldn't do that. I don't trust people's psychology enough to sell drugs. If something happens to them, whew, I don't want that on my hands, my friend. Don't want that on my hands. And anything can happen. Just back from an appointment. Okay, okay. Well, nice smile. Nice smile on that. Yeah, it would be great if you come up later this week, like Thursday or something. But I know you do panels and code work. All right, cool, cool, cool. I mean, it's always good to see you on your channel, on other channels, or co-streaming. I don't have a job. I manage. I manage. I'm not retired. No, I'm not retired. I'm like too young for that. I think I have to be in the 52 or no, excuse me. Yeah, 55s can do it. I won't do that before I pump up that profile a little bit more. I managed to get through all of this, man. I'm here. So 47 years in a moment. You have a job you don't get paid for? Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm definitely occupied, Karen. Let's put it that way. I've got plenty of an occupation. Yo, what's up, Slim Pickens in the house? How you doing, my man? Nice to see you. That was so funny when I joined up and you were having issues. I was like, man, he's just putting me out to dry here. I'm gonna have to make shit up, and I could do that. I'm a clown for you guys. But it was very nice to catch up with you finally that night, and hope to do it again, bro. Hope to do it again. Respect to you, brother. What he manages, and I said, I manage. I've managed to get here. You figure it out, man. The twins just said hi, the little ones. Oh hell yeah, I love that. Respect to those little ones, man. I love that. They like my voice, don't they? I bet you they do. Right, Slim? Right, Slim? Yeah, man. You can please send me an email sometime, man, and we'll join you up here. That'd be great. Have a conversation, keeping it real. I know you guys are just being real, not putting on a show. So, but that's good, man. I like to host a human interest. Oh, I hope the kids like it, Karen. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. You have a very sweet, well, demeanor and the giggle. I love the giggle. You know what I'm saying? I know you know that. I know. I can't be the only one who doesn't love the giggle. So, or however you phrase it. I apologize, man. I'm getting too embarrassed right now. I'm getting a little flustered. I used to have a Canadian radio show that I was able to do from here, Karen, from Virginia. I was able to do a Canadian radio show. That was perfect, right? Because they let me play anything that I wanted, and it was really good, like a cherub. Yeah, yeah. Please, man. There's no room to cry here. Let's all laugh, okay? There's no room to cry. let's at least be of good humor. It could be dark. It could be gallows humor, but let's at least be of good humor. We owe it to ourselves. Nobody's helping us. Nobody's advocating us beyond that. It was so cool. It was. I was 1 hour. I said, "Hey, I guarantee, give me an hour. I'll alienate everybody." And it's kind of why I go up on Tuesday now, because it was Tuesday at 10 p.m. my time. You know, so things happened where I became unavailable to do that show. But it was kind of the greatest thing in the world. I sourced everything from my own collection, and I didn't even use CDs generally. I would just pick it off of vinyl, occasionally a cassette. It was so much fun because I was allowed to do whatever. And as I said, give me 1 hour, I'll alienate everybody. But I did make the agreement with them. I'm not doing this if I'm not free to play what I want. But then I would hold it up on SoundCloud for a week, that hour. And I had to learn not to put certain things at the front of the program because that's when the copyright software spider back then, which would have been Grace Note, it's probably much better now, could tell, and then kick your fucking program. So I started to learn how to put certain things at the front. Anyway, it was great experience. I do think, whatever my voice is worth, it's good for that kind of thing. And I do have an interest in music that's good for that kind of thing because I can do a special sort of curation of things. I'm good at radio, but I don't have a job in it. It's ridiculous. It's endless, Care Bear. It's endless. Yeah, I was just noticing. Where'd I put it? I don't remember where I put it. Oh, okay. There we go. John, he's going to come up tomorrow. This is his 1980s record, and it's got the insert on the outside of this because I have 3 of these. There's only 500. But I talked to him today because we're coming up tomorrow, and it's so funny because I was showing him like the order form type stuff, and he was like, when we made this, we thought we were going to be millionaires. He never said that to me before, and I never thought that was a thing. You know what I'm saying? So very interesting, very funny thing. Yo, Muff Diving Man and Anthony are in the house. What's going on? Put me on a record player. You'll spin me right around, ever right around like a record, baby. I need your love. It's not really still sealed. So the one I have 3. The one that he gave me that he signed, he peeled it back, signed it, and gave it to me. So I can't get the insert out. And so this one, the insert's on the outside. But yeah, it's still sealed, kind of. I have 3 of them. But it was funny. That record was mastered by the same guy that mastered Michael Jackson Off the Wall. They took it to Capitol. They got it mastered by the same guy who did Off the Wall. They literally thought, like I didn't realize that till he said so today because he's coming up tomorrow. So I'll ask him about it because that got me. I thought that was funny. I was like, really? Because whenever we made records, it was just like to say stuff to our friends. But yeah, they had those. There was time and place too. It was mid-'80s. They're in Long Beach and Fullerton at the time. Yeah, Long Beach, Fullerton. I got a lot of sealed records, but I mean, like maybe sort of still in the shrink wrap. You cut them open, and at least you can listen to them. Well, that's my guess for tomorrow. That's what's important. Ever you have a join in link in your phone. Excuse me. So it says, oh, here he is. All right, Ever's coming right now. This is what we're waiting for, man. Yo, Ever. Let's see
Hello.
what kind of picture we got.
What picture?
I mean, on your side, are you still at work?
I am working. I'm multitasking.
Good, 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 good.
I'll do it
How's
as
your
long as
music
I
going?
can because I love going live with you.
You do? Why? Why do you like to live stream?
Cause it's fun.
He says he's
Hey, Karen.
32.
Oh, yeah, Karen can hear me for the first time. This is crazy.
Karen, he says he's 32. Since you can hear him, I'm going to let him take the floor and make a speech. Here we
Speech? Oh my God. I can't give a speech. What do you want me to say, Joe? Um,
he says he's 31, Karen. 100 times he told me that. I
32,
guess he
32.
sounds really young, right? Maybe just a soliloquy. What's your favorite?
I don't know soliloquies off the top of my head. Um, I don't
Okay,
even
we'll
know.
freestyle. Just say hi to Karen first. We'll start there.
I know I'm so happy Karen gets to hear me. Joe is really helping me get out of my shell in terms of streaming because, that's something I was interested in, and um, yeah, I'm slowly warming up to it, and Joe's been so nice to platform me.
Yeah, no, Karen, for sure. I put pressure on everybody. Even like when I give them a soft couple of minutes, I put the pressure on later to push, push, push.
Yeah, and sometimes we fight, but it's okay.
If you call it that.
Joe's like, you fight with with yourself.
Hey, listen, like I said, you can do videos in the shorts and everything, even before you can go live. So it might be good to get your foot in like that. The reason I was showing you these sort of the current documentaries and things, it's like it's a slippery slope. You can become a sort of a victim of your own success if you want to be to live. That was my warning to you. What do you
Yeah,
think about that?
I think you're also familiarizing me with some of the people who come on your stream a lot, just so I kind of know their
Well, those
background.
aren't people that come on my stream a lot, but those are people who are big in streaming. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
associated.
yeah. Everything's associated. Yes, and
Oh,
it's a
thank you,
very
Karen.
shallow pool. It's a very shallow pool.
Well, I did want to go like foray into tarot, but I still have yet to finish my book that kind of tells you about every card, and I've been taking notes, but I kind of sideswiped into music because I really feel
Okay.
like I'm getting something going finally. Um,
Well, if you really have a passion for something as genre as Witch House, I mean, obviously you can really build on that. What you do, the limitations that you're creating, it doesn't matter. Musicians are musicians, okay? But when you, or, and like filmmakers, right? In the 70s, all the genre films were like, they're the things that made people make movies later, because they were wild. They were something different. They were interesting enough to be like, I want to pick up my camera right now. Okay. So if you really do want to specialize in a genre like that, the beautiful thing is the way that you limit yourself by the implements you need to use to make a certain style or genre is actually a way to let your creativity be so open because it has to work with the said, 4 or 5 elements. So it gives you a focus. And this is what the cards do when you get your understanding, maybe, of the book is, and as you get through it and you read what everything represents, what the suits represent, what the characters represent, what the positions represent, you'll understand all of these things are basically on the playing board almost all the time. There's a representative of Fool, Devil, and Hierophant in your life right now. And if you look at it and you deal with that this week, and then you recast your cards next week and you deal with that aspect, as pulled from somebody who is basically mapping out the scenarios of your here and now.
yeah, in some ways, you're like a hierophant to me. You're like the Pope, Joe Pope,
I'm a Popa.
because all knowledge should be shared and open. Just like how you say I shouldn't DM you. I should just say it in public. Oh wow, Karen, that's great. I love Ange. Ange is so nice. I mean, everyone is so nice, but I love watching you guys, and I need to come back to her stream. I haven't been in a while. I think the only person I saw recently was Amanda.
So if that helps, like as a resource for learning, I'm telling you what, man. Danny was on here last week playing and speaking, but his channel also has lessons. You don't think I've been taking advantage of those lessons? I spent 8 days on those lessons. You know what I mean? Like just sharpening up, having somebody else's perspective, man. I wish I was in Smooth Key's town so I could sit down with him on the other piano and we could just play together. He wants to do it electronically, but I really don't have that tech yet. I mean, it's just right over the bridge. I
You
don't know.
you know how to play piano?
No, I don't know how to play anything, but I mean, I mess with instruments. If
I
it's
think
like
y
I don't know. Do you know how to paint a Picasso or do you know how to use a paintbrush?
both.
I don't know either, but it's okay because if I have the paintbrush for 3 days, I mean, I can get pretty good at it.
I think you could paint like JoE, and I can paint like Evan Furno.
Hmm.
But when it comes to piano, I just really wanted to dive in, right? Just like with music production, I wasn't really trained in all the synthesizers or anything like that, but I just like to dive in. Same with
I read
coding.
I read music. I trained on piano as a child with my down the street. She also did vocals with me. I had an electric organ. When I got into college, I spent 2 years on theory and I spent 2 years on organ. So yes, I know how to play the chords
Wow.
and the
And
melodies of
Karen can
piano.
read music
Because
too.
I was not
Wow.
allowed. Yeah, that's why I was answering her too. I can read music. I could read music probably when I was 6, because I learned
Oh, thank you,
all
Karen.
cows eat grass, and every good boy does fine. And I learned that I could read music from then, and then I would just have to learn the muscle memory of it. And by the time I was
Well,
in third grade, I was really into march and like what do you call it, like Irish kind of folk music and stuff. And so I've always incorporated that somewhere.
yeah, I knew you were musically inclined, but now I know that you're also musically trained, which is great.
Yeah, but they don't really work with
I
each other. I don't play like that. I play reactive, and I play not on musical rules, but on sonics. I react to what I hear because I'm an accompanist. I'm trained as a bass player, so I just play with the dudes who wrote the song 2 years ago.
Oh wow, and Karen knows guitar, piano, and can sing.
That
Now
is
that's
awesome. See?
and she does tarot, triple
Yep.
threat.
Singing is
And
the
you have
thing that's
kids.
not my business. Singing and drumming, that is not my business.
Although we have done karaoke and I thought it went
People love
swimmingly
me to
well.
sing, but that's clown stuff. They like me to
Well, I
sing
think
bad.
I well, at
Yeah, so
least you'll
all you
admit
did
if
was
you
bring
don't
me
sing
up.
well.
All you did was make me better. You elevated me that time. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to do some more Backstreet Boys and that sort of stuff later.
Tell me why
Yeah, not that one
ain't
anymore. Now
nothing
we got to
but
get
a
back to the.
chicken wing. Tell
That's
me
not a
why
banger. That's a ballad. We need to do a banger first.
I'm on
Oh, did you
the
listen to the Lady
Georgia
Sovereign Drunk on
Street.
Radiation? That's one of the best songs, man. She was on the radio when she did that. That was a way off. You hear that
Who?
song? Lady Sovereign Drunk on Radiation.
Oh no, I just know her song, "Love Me or Hate Me."
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, there's a lot more. I really appreciate her. I got all her vinyl. Her and
Do you know
MIA.
Lily Allen?
No,
Oh, MIA. I like MIA.
MIA is kind
Lily
of the best.
Allen.
MIA is very
It's,
similar to what I do, I think, because she's a Yamaha and an angry soul. Very similar to
I
what I do.
fly like paper, get a high like planes.
Hmm. I
I
got every
got
version
visas
of
in
that.
my name.
I'm trying to sell the 7-inch one.
Okay, so Karen said piano and guitar rusty now. LOL. I
Yeah,
sat down on the keys the other day and I'm going to get back on it.
awesome. Well,
Well, yeah,
that's
yeah.
beautiful because I'll tell you what, you go through a week where you do a tarot show and you come up on this channel and you want to play some keys. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something?
I can play piano by ear. That's what I was trying to say, is that I can figure it out. But I
That's
would
good.
like to have had formal training.
Well,
I can play like
I hope that you can get two tracks together and figure out how to make them, hearable here. And say play two tracks that are recorded, and then play one track that's more improvised. Maybe you play the piano at that point. That would be really cool.
y-
A showcase for you.
I know you meant hearable as in like so the sound filtering doesn't affect it, but
Yeah.
also hearable as in not complete nonsense, right?
No, I
Like
don't care
not
about the nonsense part.
a piece
Maybe,
of crap.
nonsense always makes sense after 10 seconds.
Well, I'm still deciding if I need to put vocals in the song or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably not.
That's another
But
reason why I kind of had to reach out to you in a more hasty manner, is because I don't necessarily want to be associated and canonized, with another side of me that really isn't me.
meaning?
No, no, man. I've lost 40 people over Minnie, and I'll be with Minnie forever. I don't really
Oh,
give a shit.
Minnie. Karen, do you know Minnie? Minnie is quite the character.
I'm never dropping Minnie. You're crazy.
Oh, thanks, Karen. You shouldn't be jelly of me. I'm jelly of you. You have a lot of talents that are very aspirable, if that's a word. I have
We
my
just need you to get on it.
RWS deck right here. Huh?
Oh, you got a what? A rider weight?
Rider Waite. I got a Joe G deck right here. Every card is Joe G telling me I can't join the stream.
I got points up, points down.
As above, so below. You're the
That way.
magician. You're connected. You're the conduit between Earth and the stars. You are living your best life, and you're seizing the potential.
Right now, I'm doing Saturn. Right now, I'm doing Saturn. I'll move somewhere later.
Mini Manson, like
Yes.
Marilyn Manson, but Mini Manson, and
Yeah,
they
actually, Mini. It's
just give.
Mini. Okay, like miniature. So Mini. Please don't do the Minnie Mouse Mini, because Minnie doesn't like the Minnie Mouse Mini.
Minnie doesn't like a lot of things, but you know what?
Minnie
That's
is
how it goes.
fantastic. Minnie is fantastic.
And Minnie's a male.
Minnie is Andrew Paul Roach in the what do you call it, courthouse. Male.
Now I went on Grady's channel, and he had a video about Minnie. Like he makes videos of Minnie, which I
Well,
thought
that's
was interesting.
he actually owes him some right now. That's the deal. That's what I've been saying is I'm actually like trying to get Grady to drop 3 dungeons that are already done, that were done, in haste. But yeah, there's some mini illustration art right there.
What is the dungeon? Is someone being locked in a dungeon?
No, they had to come up with a name. Minnie Manson's Dungeon is what they came up with. Grady uses the name Grady. That's Minnie. Yeah, Minnie. This is Minnie drawing himself playing golf by my request.
Oh,
No,
thank
they
you,
had to come up
Karen.
with a name. So Grady uses Grady Taquino, which is a nod to Michael Aquino, um, and as the host, and it's just specific to that. Grady creates all of the bumpers and the graphics and the editing and the sound design, and he does the interview and the cutaways and the framing. So they did one not in such good spirits. They weren't really happy with each other recently, and it should be about 3 episodes. And Grady says publicly to me that it's because Minnie doesn't care about them coming out, which is complete nonsense. Of course, Minnie wants the show that was made about him out, like post haste. He asked like 4 times again
Oh,
publicly.
your kids are so cute, Karen. But okay, I won't say it about Minnie. I won't say it.
You
Actually,
can
it's not even
you
an
can
insult.
say everything, but you know what? Wait for Minnie to come back up. Anyways, this is one of those. I have 3 commissioned art like that. I have gifts from Minnie. We've done fan packages here as, I can't say contests, but as meritocracies, and So where people made tribute videos to Minnie, and we put together a fan package that we funded and sent out to them and stuff. Minnie is not going anywhere in my universe. Minnie is talent for this world.
Yeah, Minnie's very talented, that's for sure. But above all, a character, I think.
Definitely a character. Yeah, we've always
Yeah,
suggested. My wife's suggestion is Minnie Mayhem, and mine is what was it? Whatever. She's right, Minnie Mayhem, because
you're
you can't give
Joe.
the Manson moniker forever. You know,
No, 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 no.
even though Manson and all of those, Manson and Gacy, and they all took their names from pop culture icons, but it's not going to happen. The second step. There was a performer known as Minnie Manson who was a short person, and they died, and Minnie knows that.
Oh God.
Minnie Manimal, I think I was thinking, but my wife's right. It's Minnie Mayhem. Minnie
So would
After
you
Dark,
say
man. Minnie After Dark is the live show that you need to catch when it comes on.
would you say uh Jason to Josh as Grady to Minnie?
No, no, but
Okay.
Grady had said here that he thinks Jason's a genius, and
Okay.
I
Okay.
told him a couple times, catching him say, "I'm just thinking out loud," which was a Jack Doherty and Jason thing, and Grady was like barely, shoestring employed at that point by them. Not like he had been, say, the solid 6 out of the last 8 months or whatever. But I said, you're not allowed to talk like him. You're not allowed to pick that shit up. I'm going to the
Mm.
post office tomorrow. Those people who know that it applies to them. And Poppy Carl, make sure you send me your address because we just talked about it today, and that's in post haste. I'm coming up tomorrow night
Mayhem.
with God, man.
Mayhem.
So I'm counting down here. I want to say goodbye, and everybody give yourself a chance to say goodbye. Mini mayhem in the future, man.
Oh,
Josh is gonna put out a record too. That's an inevitability. Trying
who?
to get that right.
Who's making a record?
World of T-shirts, man. It's an
Oh, oh, oh.
inevitability. They've already done all the hard part. They did all the studio time.
Right.
So
Oh,
look for
thank you,
that.
Karen.
Hopefully, they like silver, but hopefully in multiple colors.
I'm so self-conscious of my voice, as Joji
I
knows,
know.
but
Why did you say you needed pathology? You don't even need anything except just use it. Just use it.
I do need a speech pathologist. I have massive issue with my voice.
Okay.
We're talking major issue, major life issue.
You are absolutely 100% public and live right now, and you're speaking publicly.
I know because I'm comfortable with you guys.
But you're not just speaking to us.
You know I'm comfortable with you when I am arguing with you.
Good, good. Well, I'm not arguing anymore today because I'm leaving. Okay? I'm starting the day over in the next 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great because I have a meeting in 20 minutes. But oh yeah, and
Perfect timing. Perfect timing. See you later, Care Bear. See you later, everybody else. Thank you.
oh,
Thank
wow, you're
you.
saying goodbye. Wow.
Yes, I'm
Usually you
out,
just kick
man.
me out.
20 minutes. I don't have any. Yeah, I keep kicking you out. All right. Well, I'll kick you out later. See ya.
Thank you. Bye, Karen. Have a great day.
You'll
Bye,
be my
Joe.
next ex guest. Okay. See you soon.
Mm, I know that.
Bye.
Bye.